وما كان إلا ساعة وزاد بالهدي المسلم الإسلام والبركات السلام عليك يا محمد وعليك السلام يا ولد الرحمن وسمع القرآن قال يا محمد من اتبع الطيبة فأنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قلت لهم إن جدك وفاة الكساء ودم حسين من الإسلام وقال السلام عليك يا جدار السلام عليك يا يوسف أتأذن من محمد الكساء وقال عليك السلام يا ولدي ويشافي أتأذن لك قدر محمد الكساء وقال نزل عليه السلام قال السلام عليك يا رسول الله وعليك السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته وقال يا فاطمة إن كنت رايحة طيبة فإنها رأيتي ورسول الله قلت نعم وما عليك القصة فقال لي الجنة القصة وقال السلام عليك يا رسول الله أخبرني أن أكون معك قال له السلام يا أخي ويا سيدي وكفني الصائب بالرواية
No talking.
ثم أتينا من صحابة السلام عليك يا رسول الله أتأذن أن أكون
What are you going to do today?
قال عليك السلام يا نبي ويا ربي وقال Now we start our children majlis. I invite our first Sahar Narai Salawat.
Today I will recite the angels. The first one is Jibreel. The second one is Mikael. And the third one is Israel. And the fourth one is Rafi.
MashaAllah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Salawat, you have to read it down so that you have to appreciate everyone. Okay? You have to appreciate everybody when you get up from the screen. And right after that, MashaAllah, Allah. And now I call Amin Ali. So come and recite. Narai Salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد و
I want dad to stop MashaAllah so that I can catch who is not speaking much. Right? Alright, after this, I Ashraf, you want to read something? What's the name? So I invite our Sada and Narai Salawat. Good job, sir. I will give you a candy. Because you the only one I can hear. I cannot hear anybody else. Maybe God. You did MashaAllah louder. Now I invite Zain to recite. Narai Salawat.
Holy!
Anybody else? At the end, I will invite Qasim Abbas, and he has a very great book which is called Great Cities. He's going to recite some
And with a louder volume. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Ages personalized. The Prophet of Islam
Louder, please.
traditions already have said when a believer
Good job.
he spends 70,000 years extension from his time, but it reaches its level and because of the symbol value alone is given as an equivalent to that of committing 70 fornications. Such fornications are one another. It is possible it is obvious that the evil of God are no such dangerous. Some falsehoods led to one between two tribes or trees, society. Some lies the honor of thousands of people or endanger the lives or lead to economic disaster.
Even like, so what I'm telling you, he was reading about lying, that how big the curse is lying, alright? So he's reading how much guna you can get from, from the saying of our imams, that how big the lie is, doesn't matter what. Okay? So at the end, I invite Brother Abdul Qasim Shirazi to address the children majlis. Narayan Salawat.
ला थोड़ा सा आगे हो जाओ बच्चों. Stay behind boys, but आगे हो जाओ थोड़ा सा.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم صلى الله على نبينا وسيدنا وشفيع ذنوبنا وحبيب قلوبنا أبي القاسم محمد صلوات اللهم صل على محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر صلوات على محمد. So today is 11th of Muharram. We just we were commemorating the great sacrifice of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. The first 10 days of Muharram are important in a sense that we think about Imam Hussain, we think about his family, and we are very, very sorry for what the bad guys did to him. So today is 11th of Muharram, but it does not mean when 11th Muharram comes that you forget your imams and get back to your own life. So we have to follow our imams throughout our life, right? So today we are going to discuss a very important topic. You guys all know that we were discussing the Asul-e-Din, remember? And Asul-e-Din were the oneness of Allah, right? Then that Allah is just, He does justice to everybody. Then our Nabuwat, meaning prophethood. Then Imams. And in the end, What was the end? Doomsday. Or so these are the principles of our deen. Now I'm going to ask you an open question. Anybody can tell me the answer, right? My question is, like sometimes when you're at your house and your mom or your dad tells you, hey, don't be a bad kid. Does that happen? Be a good kid. Does that happen or not? It happens, right? Why your dad asks you that, or mom asks you, be a good kid? Why? Yes. You're doing something bad, right? So they are telling you, hey, don't do that, right? Do the right thing so that you can be a good kid, not a bad kid, right? This has happened to you guys, right? Your mom and dad say, oh, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Be a good kid. Yeah, so sometimes they say if you do the good things, you're going to be the boss and I'm going to listen to you and all that stuff. So you guys know that, right? Right? So now, here's the deal. Now, you're a Muslim, right? You're a Muslim. Everybody knows that, right? We all are Muslims, right? We are what? Our religion is Islam. We are Muslim. Everybody speak up. Our religion is Islam. I need to hear this. Our religion is Islam. And we are Muslims. So you have to keep that in mind. Our religion is Islam and we are Muslims. Now, as we were discussing that being a bad kid or a good kid, in the same way, you can be a bad Muslim or a good Muslim, right? It does not mean that you're not a Muslim. I mean, you're a kid. Either you can be a bad kid by doing all the bad things, right? Running around, not listening to your parents, not going to bed early, not waking up early in the morning, always crying, hey, I don't want to go to school, I don't want to do this and do that, right? You can do all that stuff, but your mom and dad will say you're a bad kid because you're not doing the right thing. You are a kid, but you're a bad kid. But if you follow what your mom and dad have told you, go to school, learn new things, and do all the good things, they'll say you're a good kid, right? Is that right? In the same way, you can be a bad Muslim or a good Muslim. Now we have to find how can we be a good Muslim versus how can we be the bad Muslim, right? Now, in order to see whether we are a good Muslim or a bad Muslim, we have to see what we have to learn what we have to do. What our duties are as a Muslim, right? If we follow whatever God has told us to do, we will be good Muslim, right? But if we are not following our Allah, our Prophet, and our Imams, what are we going to be? A bad Muslim. We're still going to be Muslim, but we're going to be bad Muslim. But if we follow our Allah, our Prophet, and our Imam, we are Muslim, but what kind of Muslim are we? A good Muslim. So it's upon us. It's our choice whether we want to be a good Muslim or a bad Muslim. Do you guys understand that? Yeah. So the first part of being a good Muslim is to believe in Asul-e-Din. Is to believe in Asul-e-Din. And what are those we just discussed? Believing in the oneness of Allah, right? That everything in this world is created by Allah. Allah is not dependent on anything, but everything is dependent on Allah. So that's the first thing, right? You have to be very, very strong about it. You have to follow that Allah is the only one and there is no God but Allah. So that's the first thing. To be a good Muslim, you have to believe in that. Number two is that you have to believe that Allah will never be cruel. He will always be just. He will always do the right thing for you. So that's the second thing you need to understand and you need to follow. The third thing is that you have to believe that our Prophet, peace be upon him, was the last prophet and there's not going to be any prophet after that. Right? So that's the third thing. The fourth thing you have to believe is that after Prophet, our Imams are the people to follow. Right? And there are 12 Imams. So that's the fourth thing that you have to believe in. And the last thing you have to believe in, and the most important thing is that there's going to be a doomsday, Qiyamah, where you're going to be answerable for whatever you have done in your life. You're going to be answerable. That's your exam at the end of your life. So these are the 5 things, 5 usul-e-deen that you have to believe in order to be a good Muslim. Are you guys with me? Can somebody speak up and tell me 5 usul-e-deen? Any one of you. Can somebody speak up and tell me the 5 usul-e-deen which we read? Yes, go ahead. Tawheed, Adl meaning justice. Tawheed means oneness of Allah. Adl means justice of Allah. Prophethood meaning Nabuwwat, Imamat, and Doomsday Qiyamah. Yes. You want to say something? Yeah, so these are the usul-e-deen. These are the pillars of Islam. You cannot be a Muslim if you don't believe in any one of them. So you have to believe in all these 5 pillars of Islam. These are the very important pillars. If your dad says to you, for example, I'm giving you an example. If tomorrow your dad says, oh, Allah is not the one, there are more Allahs, what are you going to say? You're going to say, Dad, no. No, I'm not going to follow you on that. Because I know Allah is one. You can follow your dad or your mom in whatever she or he says. But when it comes to the usul-e-deen, you don't have to follow anybody. It's your choice. You have to say that Allah is one. Nobody, if somebody, yeah. Yeah, if somebody says God is animal, na'udhu you said no. So you don't have to listen to anybody. Even your mom and dad. Nobody. This is you. This is between you and your Creator. Because you have direct relation to your Creator. There is nobody in between. Not your mom and dad. Nobody else. It's between you and your Creator, Allah. Right? It's your commitment with Allah that I will consider you the only Creator and there is no God but you and I believe in you. Right? Saying you have to follow that, oh Allah, you are the just one. You will never do anything bad to me. Okay? So that's the second thing you have to believe. The third thing you have to believe is that our Prophet, peace be upon him, is the last Prophet. The fourth thing you have to believe in, that we have 12 Imams whom we have to follow after Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We have to believe in that. And the fifth thing is, we have to believe that at the end of our life, we will have to go through a big exam. And that exam is Qiyamah, where you have to give explanation of what you did throughout your life. Right? So these are the 5 pillars of Islam. You cannot be a Muslim without these 5 pillars of Islam. So you have to memorize these 5 pillars and you have to think about them. You don't have to follow anybody. It's between you and your Allah. It's between you and your Prophet. It's between you and your Imam. Nobody is in between you. There is nobody in between you and your Prophet. There is nobody in between you and your Imams. There is nobody in between you and your Allah. You are direct in relation to your God. And that's the reason why when you pray, is there anybody between you and your Allah? It's direct relation with Allah. Your mom, your dad, your cousins, your chacha or nani or dadi. There's nobody between you and your God. It's direct, so you are direct relation with your God. So for usul-e-deen, you don't have to listen to anybody. You have to believe in Allah on your own because it's your direct relationship with Allah. Right? Are you guys listening? You understand 5 usul-e-deen? Now you know that you have to follow these 5 usul-e-deen in order to be a good Muslim. If you don't follow these, if you don't believe in any one of these, then you are not a good Muslim. So you have to follow these. And as I told you, don't have to listen to anybody. Because this is between you and your Allah, between you and your Prophet, between you and your Imam. You have to follow these 5 pillars of Islam. Right? Now we come to the next part, which is the most important part. Now these are your beliefs, that you believe in Allah. You believe in that the God is just. You believe that Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet. You believe we have 12 imams. You believe that there's going to be a day of judgment. It's all belief. You're not doing anything, right? If you believe in Allah, are you doing anything right now? Are you doing anything? You're not doing. You're just believing that Allah is there, right? You're not doing anything, right? You believe in 12 imams. Are you doing anything? Are you doing like this? I believe in 12 imams. No. You're just sitting, but you're believing in 12 imams, right? Is that correct? You are believing in the day of judgment. Are you doing anything with that? You're not doing anything. It's just your belief. It's in your mind. It's in your mind that you're believing that Allah is one. You're believing that the Prophet is the last Prophet. You're believing that Imams are 12. You're believing that there's going to be a day of justice, a doomsday. It's all belief. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting and you're being a good Muslim because you're believing in all of these things. Is that correct? Are you doing anything with these beliefs? Thus, it's in your mind. It's in your mind. It's just in your mind. Now comes the second part. Now comes the second part, where you have to do something in order to be a good Muslim. For Asuluddin, the 5 pillars of Islam, you're not doing anything. It's just in your mind. It's a mind game, right? That you're believing in the oneness of Allah. You're believing in prophethood. You're believing in imams. You're believing that the God is just. You're believing that there's going to be a doomsday, qiyamah. It's all belief. Now comes the trickiest part. Is that you have to do something for your God. You have to move your body. You have to spend some money, right? In order to be a good Muslim, right? So these are the acts now where you have to do something. You have to show something. You have to do something to show that you're a good Muslim, right? The first part, and those are called Faru'id, the branches of Islam, right? Where you have to do something in order to be a good Muslim. We can differentiate the faru'idin where you have to do something in order to please Allah. The first thing you have to do, when you have to move your body, you have to move your tongue. You have to move your body in a certain way. You have to move your tongue to read Quran and to read things is namaz. So the first thing you have to do, you have to move your body in a certain way. You have to speak up, right? You have to speak the verses of Quran. You have to follow certain rules, and that is namaz. So the first thing you have to do by doing something is namaz. And we have discussed namaz before, right? Everybody, what is namaz? When you pray. And what is the importance of namaz? It's because you're in direct contact with your God. Direct contact with your God. When we were discussing namaz, we discussed that if you're in a class and there are 20 students in the class and the teacher calls one student, that student feels very important, right? Oh my God, the teacher is calling me, right? I'm so important, right? If you're at a job, your boss calls you to his office, everybody says, oh my God, look at this guy, he's so important, right? The boss is calling him in his office. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh my God, this is an important person. But when the creator of this whole world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God, asks you to come to his office and talk to him. He's asking you to come to his office and talk to him, the creator of you, the one who made you, not your boss, not your teacher, your creator. He's asking you to come and talk to him. That is the most important thing you have to do. There is nothing more important than that. Is there anything more important than that? Is your job more important? Is your school more important? Is your dad asking you to bring him water is more important? Is anything more important than talking to God? There is nothing more important than talking to God. You're driving on a highway and God tells you to come talk to him. You stop your car and you talk to your God. It's 4 a.m. in the morning and you're sleeping on your bed and God tells you, hey, come talk to me. You get out of your bed. talk to him. You're in your school, you're at some place, you're at a party, at a birthday party. Your God tells you to come talk to him. You talk to your God. Yes, what do you want to say? Yeah, when you're praying, you're talking to your God, right? So now he has asked you to talk to him 5 times a day. How many times? 5 times a day he has asked you to talk to him. And he wants you to talk to him. He needs you to talk to him. This is the most important thing in your life. The first time he wants you to talk to him is in the morning. That is called Fajr prayer. He wants you to talk early in the morning so that your day starts with talking to him. Is that if you're talking to your Creator the first thing in the morning, yeah, when you pray in the morning, you wake up, you're sleeping, you wake up, you talk to your Creator. Is there any better way to start your day? There's no other better way to start your day. You are starting your day by talking to your Creator. Is there any better way to start your day? So you have to talk to your God the first thing in the morning when you wake up. Right? He tells you to talk to him first thing in the morning. And there is a philosophy behind it. He wants you to wake up early in the morning that you are fresh and ready to work all day. If you're waking up at 10 a.m. in the morning, what are you going to do? So he's asking you to wake up early in the morning, talk to him first, get all the blessings from him, and then start your day. Right? The second time he wants you to come talk to him is at the time of afternoon. He wants you to come talk to him in the afternoon. In the afternoon, he wants you again to come talk to him. And there are 2 prayers in the afternoon, the Zohar and Asr. There are 4 rakats, 4 prayers in Asr, Zohar and 4 in Asr. So 8 times you pray to your God. So that's afternoon. So he's saying, hey, come talk to me. How has your day been? How was your day? Tell me. So if it is a good day or a bad day, you are talking to your God, telling him, hey God, how was my day? And then he asks you again to come talk to him in the evening when the sun sets. He asks you again to come talk to him. And this time there are two prayers. The Maghrib and Isha. 3 prayers for Maghrib, 4 prayers for Isha. So he wants you to come talk to him 5 times a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening. So that is the first thing you have to do in order to be a good Muslim. You have to do something. For Asulimin, we taught it's in your mind. You're not doing anything. So the first thing you have to do for your God is,
Come on,
prayers. Speak up. The first thing you have to do for your God is prayer. And you have to pray 5 times a day. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be discussing more. The next time we're going to be discussing more about what you have to do. What you have to practically do being a Muslim. So the first one is namaz.
Allah, go girls. कहाँ जा रहा है वो? कहाँ जा रहा है वो? इधर बच्चों, फातिमा, उसको बुलाओ।
और कोई है?
जिसकी आवाज़ में डली, जिसकी आवाज़ में डली, मुँह पर तमाचों के निशान। मौला इमाम या हसन या हुसैन, मौला इमाम या हसन या हुसैन, या हुसैन या हुसैन।
आसियन
शबीर की औलाद दी, सीने पे जोश आके बनी, सीने पे जोश आके बनी, जिसकी आवाज़ में डली, जिसकी आवाज़ में डली, मुँह पर तमाचों के निशान।
मौला हक इमाम
We'll go get you to Tabarak right now because the
Oh,
last
get, oh, don't get you tabarruk.